The eagle's pride. Ikemefuna, please, don't do this to us. I'm sorry, Ineka. I can't do this any longer. You and your girls are of no use to me. It all started a long time ago in the bustling Igbo village of Amagbo. There lived a wealthy man named Ikemefuna, known for his bountiful yam fields and numerous livestock. He was a man of great pride and ambition. Yet, beneath the riches and influence, Ikemefuna was haunted by one burning desire. He craved a male heir to carry on his lineage. Ikemefuna's wife, Ineka, had borne him 3 daughters, each more beautiful and intelligent than the last. Ada the eldest was wise beyond her years. Ugo the second had a singing voice that could melt hearts. The youngest, Ngozi, was a bundle of joy who filled their home with laughter. But for all their virtues, they were not boys. Their father treated them with disdain. He wished he had some magical powers that could change them to boys. Maybe not all, but at least 2 of them should have been boys. Who will carry my name after I'm gone from this earth? He will ask his wife anytime she complained about his maltreatment of the girls. Very soon now, these ones will marry and bear their husbands' names. They will give birth to boys who will carry on their husband's lineage. But what of me? He had shouted. What will become of my name? It will be forgotten forever. Why can't you give me boys? Why should all my wealth be wasted on these girls who will be of no use to me? Nneka began to cry. But it's not in my power to give boys or girls. It's God that gives children, and all children, male or female, are a blessing, she had said pleadingly. Ikemefuna eased and went into his room. One fateful evening, after the moonlit village square had quieted, Ikemefuna called Nneka to the Obi. Nneka, he began, his voice heavy. You have failed me as a wife. You are giving me no son to inherit my name and wealth. I must take another wife who can fulfill my desires. Tears streamed down Nneka's face as she pleaded. My husband, children are gifts from Chukwu. Our daughters are blessings, and they will bring you pride in ways you cannot yet see. But Ikemefuna's heart was hardened. Within a week, Nneka was sent back to her father's compound, her daughters clutching her wrapper as they followed her into an uncertain future. The village buzzed with gossip, but no one dared comfort Ikemefuna. Nneka's mother and some elders came to plead with Ikemefuna to at least allow the wife to stay with her children, even though he wants to marry another wife. But he refused, saying he cannot continue to feed only women. You are an irresponsible man, Nneka's mother blurted out, unable to control her emotions. Ikemefuna, eh? How do you want her to care for the children alone? Was she the only one that brought them into the world? The elders tried to change Ikemefuna's mind, but he was adamant. Not long after, Ikemefuna married Oluchi, a young and beautiful woman from a neighboring village. She soon bore him 2 sons, Chike and Obina. Ikemefuna's joy knew no bounds. He threw a grand feast, inviting elders and friends to celebrate the arrival of his true legacy. Years passed, and Ikemefuna's sons grew into strong young men. But as they matured, cracks began to appear in the perfect image Ikemefuna had painted. Chike, the elder son, was as cunning as a fox. He developed a habit of stealing money from his father's earnings and gambling it away at the village market. Time and again, villagers complained to Ikemefuna about his son's deceitful ways, but Ikemefuna dismissed their words. He neither scolded nor corrected him. Chike is a boy, he would say. Boys are adventurous. He will grow out of it. Chike himself often bragged about his father's wealth to his friends. My father is the richest man in this village. I can spend money as much as I want. He squanders money not only on gambling but on drink and girls. He was sent out of school because of always causing problems there. He was usually caught with examination malpractice. Obin, on the other hand, was hot-tempered and reckless. He picked fights over trivial matters, causing chaos wherever he went. More than once, the elder summoned Ikemefuna to the square to answer for his son's misdeeds. These are small issues, Ikemefuna will say. Boys will be boys. They will learn responsibility in time. But the time never came. One day, Chike stole a large sum of money meant for purchasing seeds for the next planting season. He lost it all in a gambling ring. When confronted by his father, he laughed mockingly. "What does it matter, Papa?" Chike said. "You have enough wealth to last a lifetime. Why cry over a few coins?" Ikemefuna was furious, but he held his tongue. He turned his hopes to Obinna, believing his second son would redeem the family name. But Obinna had his own plans. He fell into the company of robbers and was eventually caught raiding the yam barns of neighboring villages. His arrest brought shame to Ikemefuna, and the elders decreed that he pay a hefty fine to appease the victims. Left with dwindling resources and a tarnished reputation, Ikemefuna began to see the error of his ways. His once proud chest now sagged under the weight of his regret. Meanwhile, Nneka and her children had thrived despite their banishment. But one of the girls became seriously sick, almost to the point of death. Nneka, their mother, didn't know what to do. She came to inform Ikemefuna of Ngozi's illness. She pleaded with him to give her some money for her treatment. "Please, my husband, save the life of our daughter," Nneka begged. "I have made myself clear. I am not going to spend any kobo on those girls. They are of no use to me," Ikemefuna said, and dismissed her without a second thought. Nneka went back to her village dejectedly. Ada and Ugo could not believe that their father hated them that much. How could he not care about his dying child? Ada was so heartbroken seeing her younger sister dying. She cried on her way to the river one day. Even after fetching the water, she sat at the riverside crying. She was afraid to go home to meet her sister's corpse. But something happened as she sat crying. A woman came to get water. She asked for Ada's help. Ada, forgetting her problems, quickly collected her pot and fetched the water. She even offered to carry it home, seeing that the woman couldn't walk well. "Thank you, my daughter," the woman said, as Ada set the water pot down in its right position. "Come, let me show you something." She took Ada outside her small mud house to the bush at the back of the house. "Your sister will not die. Cut this leaf and boil it for her. She will be well." Ada was surprised, as she never told the woman anything. "Thank you, ma," she said, and quickly ran home. She boiled the leaf and Ngozi became well. She returned to the woman to thank her. The woman further showed her other leaves and the sicknesses they cure. Ada became a renowned healer, sought after by villagers far and wide. Ugo singing earned her a place among the king's entertainers, and Ngozi's infectious laughter brought joy to everyone she met. Ada became wealthy and their life changed. She built a beautiful house for her mother and her younger siblings, and they lived well. One day, news of Ikemefuna's plight reached Nneka. Though she had suffered greatly at his hands, her heart was still kind. She sent word to him, inviting him to a gathering in her village. When Ikemefuna arrived, he was humbled by what he saw. His daughters, whom he had once dismissed as worthless, stood before him as pillars of the community. "Papa," Ada said, her voice steady, "we hold no grudge against you, but let this be a lesson. true worth lies not in sons or daughters, but in the character of one's children. Ikemefuna fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. He begged for his daughter's forgiveness, which Nneka and the girls graciously gave him. From that day forward, Ikemefuna dedicated his life to making amends. He supported his daughter's endeavor and became a vocal advocate for the equal worth of all children. His story spread across the land, serving as a cautionary tale for those blinded by pride. In the end, it was not Chike or Obinna who carried on Ikemefuna's legacy, but his daughters, who ensured that his name would be remembered, not for his words, but for the lesson he had learned. And so the people of Amagbo came to say, the eagle does not despise its feathers, for each one is part of its flight. The end. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts on this story. And most importantly, please support my channel by subscribing for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.